A few days ago, I was looking for an indicator on TradingView and suddenly I came across to this indicator. After testing it on different charts, I found out it's a great indicator. Then I mixed it with this indicator and the result was amazing. Just make sure you watch this video until the end because I'm going to teach you how you can trade based on this setup. To add the indicator to our chart, here we click on indicators and we search Bollinger Bands breakout oscillator. This one, which is a free indicator from Lux Algo. Alright, this is the indicator and as you can see it's added here below the chart. As the name is indicating, this is an oscillator based on Bollinger Bands that shows breakouts of Bollinger Bands after periods of being squeezed. Let me also add Bollinger Bands to our chart so I can better explain it. As you know, Bollinger Bands is a volatility indicator and it helps to have a visual measure of volatility in the market. In times that the bands are close to each other, in other words the bands are squeezed, it shows low volatility, which is usually periods of flat market where the price is in a tight consolidation period. And then when the bands are widening, it shows that a breakout happened and the price is actually out of the flat market. If you pay attention, you can clearly see that whenever the market is flat, Bollinger Bands are squeezed, and when there is a breakout, they move away from each other and the bands become wider. Bollinger Bands has different use cases and identifying breakouts is one of them, and this indicator is built for this purpose, turning Bollinger Bands into an oscillator and helping us to know when a breakout happens. Let me close the Bollinger Bands and explain this indicator which shows breakouts of Bollinger Bands. As you can see, we have a green and red line that depending on the market condition, one of them becomes superior and go higher as you can see, and depending on the color of the line, the area below the line becomes green or red. Green is bullish and red is bearish. When the bullish area is superior to the bearish area, it shows presence of an uptrend, and when the bearish area is superior to bullish area, it shows presence of a downtrend. So bullish breakouts can be determined by the green area and bearish breakouts can be determined by the red area. In times that the green line crosses above the red line or red line crosses above the green line, or we can have only one of them starting to go higher without any crossing between them, like here in this case. When we have these conditions, these are early signals that probably a breakout is gonna happen. These are just early signals, and we can also have them during flat market when there is a relatively large swings of the price. A safer crossing is when the line crosses above this midline, this dashed line here, which is set at 50. When the green line crosses above the midline, it's a signal for an upside breakout, and when the red line crosses above the midline, it's a signal for a downside breakout. But you should never trade only based on these crossings of green or red line above the 50 level, because still you can encounter many false signals and you need more confirmations. One good match for this purpose is TTM squeeze. We add this one, BRD Squeeze Pro, which is written by BRD Fred. If you know this indicator, this is also a volatility indicator which is built based on Bollinger Bands and Keltner channels, and it helps us with different degrees of volatility here by the help of these small dots in different colors which are placed on the center line. First, we go to the settings of the indicator, and here in the Style tab, we remove the momentum component because we only need the volatility component. I don't intend to explain this indicator in this video, but for the purpose of our strategy, just know that we are interested in times that the dots are green. When they are green, it shows that there is enough volatility in the market to suppose that the price is out of flat market and started moving in one direction. Please pay attention that this is non-directional. Here, green color doesn't mean advancing of the price. When the dot is green, it shows that we have high volatility out of the flat market, and this high volatility can be in an advancing of the price or decline of the price. So when the dots are green, it only means that we have high volatility, and the direction of the movement will be determined by the help of the color of this indicator. I have a complete guide to TTM squeeze. The link is also placed in the description, and I highly recommend you to watch it later so you will learn how you can use this powerful indicator in trading. Alright, getting back to our strategy, let me teach you how you can trade based on the combination of these two indicators. As I explained earlier, based on this indicator, indicator, when the green line crosses above the midline, we can suppose that a breakout happened, and the breakout is confirmed only if here in this indicator the color of the dot is green. So in practice, we could enter a long position at this point when the snoo candle was opened. The stop loss is placed below the previous swing low and profit target at 1.5 risk to reward ratio. And in times that the red line crosses above the midline, we can suppose that a downside breakout happened, and the signal is confirmed only if here the dot is green. So based on this signal, we could enter a short position at this point when the snoo candle was opened. The stop loss above the previous swing high and profit target at 1.5 risk to reward ratio. To show you more example, here you can see that the red line crossed above the midline, which is a signal for downside breakout, and at the same time here in this indicator the dot is green. So the sell signal is confirmed and we could enter a short position at this point when the snoo candle was opened. Please pay attention that you should not take these crossings as a signal, and you should wait for the line to go down, and after a crossing at the bottom you should take the crossing above the midline, like here this example. And this is a confirmed signal because here the dot is green. So based on this signal, in practice we could enter a long position at this point when the snoo candle was opened. The stop loss below the previous swing low, and this is also a profitable signal as you can see. This setup is perfect in lower time frames like for scalping and day trading, because by the help of this trading strategy we are trying to catch the sudden increased volatility after a period of flat market. So time frames like 1 minute to 15 minutes are good choices for this trading strategy. This is the price chart of euro to US dollar, but no limitation on this, and you can use this trading strategy on any other asset or market, whether it's forex, crypto or stock market. The only requirement is high trading volume and liquidity, because this is a very short-term trading strategy and the profit and loss that we're going to take are very small in terms of price movement. So we don't want to experience any unreal price gap or large spread between bid and ask prices that can damage our trade entry, stop loss and profit. Please pay attention that this trading strategy will not give you 100% guaranteed signals. No trading strategy is capable of this, and losing positions are always part of the game, no matter how much accurate is the strategy or how much experience you have. So you need to manage your risk properly. There is a risk management strategy that is called 1% rule, and it's a perfect choice for scalping and day trading strategies. I have a complete guide on this. The link is also placed in the description, and I highly recommend you to watch it, because without a proper risk management strategy you cannot become a successful trader. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and leave a comment for me. I'll answer your questions as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. See you guys in next video, and good luck with your trading.